What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, one of the busiest release days we have seen in a hot minute. Today, we're going to jump into the sounds of this one, Mohbad, a brand new release from him. It goes by the name Backside, coming to us courtesy of Malian Music. Really excited to get into this one. As always, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. We've got so much more music to get into today. We've barely even started with all the releases we're going to be doing over the next 24 hours. So here we go. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into this one and see how it sounds. It's literally just landed on the channel. Given the subtle symbolism we are getting during the introduction to this and the name of the tune, have you got any kind of ideas about what the tune might be about? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Alright then.
Leave keys.
Right from the jump, man. The kind of almost euphoric nature of the synths in the background on this and the kind of breathiness of the pads, again, kind of coming in with Mohbad's sort of approach to the vocals. This one feels very euphoric. This one feels like it's going to put a smile on my face, which I absolutely love. It's sounding great so far. Really nice textures going on between the vocals and the instrumental. Those little like plucked strings in there as well, just giving it a bit of additional texture. Really, really cool stuff. The drums are wicked.
If you want come good for logo, go Yankee, go Morocco.
This is really cool, man. Again, it seems a little bit different in the actual arrangement style. Like what we've heard from Mohbad so far, obviously, the KPK tune is incredible. It's one of the biggest tunes of last year. And I think when we kind of combine that with the approach that we're getting on this, it's just really interesting to listen through, man. He just feels like he's already a very seasoned guy within this much more uplifting sort of dance-influenced area. The rolling drums on this are amazing as well. There's a really cool sense of percussive influence on this. Loads of kind of double drum rolls and double snare rolls, just constantly throwing you all over the place. It sounds wicked.
I'm feeling you all the man with me. Now you didn't keep me cool. Them say you done it, them say you done this
like, we're only human at the end of the day. I would be lying. I'd be lying as a human being if I said I wasn't finding the video very enjoyable. Like, come I'm a grown adult, like, let's be real. But it looks great. It does look great. It sounds great as well. The actual tune is what I'm more interested in, just from a kind of sonic perspective. Really nice, man. There's a lot of kind of almost glitchy little stutters in there in regards to like the strings and things like that. The whole tune just feels like it's constantly swirling and moving up and down, and new elements are coming into play all the time, and it's still maintaining that sort of bumping rhythm that we're getting off the kicks and the bass line below. Really nice arrangement so far. I'm definitely enjoying this.
I'm a move for ya. Oh baby, I'm a full option. I'm a full option. If your backside be like school, I know fit to mean someone. You be my last boss stop. I know get up. Come pay me loco. What you get, I know feel loco. Anything you want, just do. Love you so sick, be my doctor.
Yeah, the drums on this are wicked, man. The kind of constant switches between the rolling percussion, those big sort of almost orchestral slaps in there as well. The rolling kick drums are essentially what is giving the tune its sense of rhythm and its sense of direction, which sounds fantastic. And then you've just got Mohbad over the top, just kind of essentially like tap dancing across the top, almost toasting the tune, but still maintaining a lot of melody within his vocal. His vocal's actually very mixed into the instrumental. He's not on top of it, which you would normally get as kind of like a feature vocal. He's very much blended in with the rest of the instrumentation. His voice is an instrument in this regard, which I really like. Love those little pizzicato strings. It's like 5 or 6. Kind of listening through. There's almost like 5 or 6 different low-ended drums in this. You've got like low toms in there, you've got kick drums, you've got almost like orchestral kicks in there as well, and you've got 3 of them all just kind of rolling along next to each other like like there's so many different sounds and textures in that low end that the bass line doesn't need to be that prominent. There's constant thuds and bumps going on that give it this constant kind of jolty sense of rhythm. As I was saying as well, I really like the use of the pizzicato strings. I was trying to remember what that sort of string technique is. Pizzicato is when it's a very like quick pluck on a violin or a small string instrument, which sounds fantastic. Again, it just adds an extra sense of texture and melody to it, man. This is sounding great. I'm enjoying this, I've got to say.
If you want come make we follow go Yankee go Morocco.
Dance retake.
Photographer gonna yawa. Cause I'm feeling you. You all the man with me. Now you didn't keep me.
Even those. There really is there's a proper sense of euphoria running throughout this one, which is really cool, from the video all being about sort of groups dancing together to the sort of scenes we're getting here where it's kind of like flashing lights and people dancing in the background. There's definitely a euphoric feel. We're getting that even with the synthesizers, those glitchy little that we're hearing in certain sections. They are essentially just acidic synths that have been chopped up. They are straight out of rave music. They've just been literally lifted and put into this. And we know with Mohbad, he likes to make party tunes. We've seen that before. Obviously the tune with Rexy, it's called KPK. I'm pretty sure it's called KPK. I keep getting asked to react to it, and I already have done, but I'm not happy with it, so I haven't put it out yet. But yeah, with that tune, you can tell that's a party tune. That's a tune that people listen to in the dance. This feels like it's going along a similar vibe. We'll let this one run through to the end and then finish it.
Timmy J on the track. I don't spend as cash. I got check them up.
There we go. While this motion picture is based on fictional characters, the emotions and intentions of the creative minds behind the camera come as real as it gets. Any similarities of actual persons or events is unfortunate as we strive to tap into our outer world. This motion picture is protected under the laws of Nigeria and other countries. Unauthorized duplication, distribution, or exhibition may result in civil liability and criminal prosecution. Okay, fair enough. I hope this doesn't count under that. I'm pretty sure reaction videos are allowed. But there we go. Very much did enjoy this one. I've got to say, the sounds of Mohbad with Backside again, joining up with Marlian Records, Marlian Music, or is it Marlian Records? It is Marlian Music HQ, joining up with their channel for this one. And it slaps again. I'm loving the kind of euphoric nature of this one. I've said that word a fair few times, but the kind of rave nature, the fact this is a tune that people are meant to dance to. We see dance routines, we see our shaking, we see all sorts of stuff, and it works very, very nicely, man. I'm a big fan of the tune, big fan of Mohbad. I think he's done a fantastic job on this one, and again, props to the production team behind it as well. As always, though, friends, if you have enjoyed this technical analysis and musical breakdown, please make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.